All right, well, representing the Shooters and Fishers Party in the upper house of the state parliament is Jeff Bourman. Mr. Bourman, good afternoon.
Thanks, Tom. How are you?
Well, I'm good. Why is there so much hysteria over the import of the Adler A10 5-shot lever-action shotgun? What are people so worried about?
To be honest, I think it's just a scare campaign. There's a sort of rapid-fire, game-changing this, that and the other. But what people are really forgetting to take into account, or deliberately neglecting, is that this technology, the lever action, has been around since about the 1860s or 1870s.
Well, that's right. I mean, there was the famous lever action rifle that cavalrymen and cowboys you'd see in cowboy and Indian movies could use from the back of horses. That's
right. And lever action shotgun, the first one that I'm aware of that was mass produced was the 1887 Winchester. That's 128, 129 years ago. So there's nothing new under the sun.
Okay, now, am I correct in thinking that the only people who can legally buy this, is it Category C or people with Category C shooting licences?
Actually, at the moment it's a Category A because back in 1996 when the National Firearms Agreement was forced upon the states, the lever-action shotgun was considered such a low risk that it didn't warrant moving anywhere other than any other shotgun.
But that's interesting because, I mean, I know that pump-action shotguns I don't believe can be owned by Category A licences, but to me I don't see the difference, technologically speaking, between a pump-action shotgun and a lever-action one.
Well, technically they're both repeaters, but that also brings up the fact was why were pump-action shotguns banned in the first place? There was no real reason other than ideological opposition.
Okay, so are you aware of any crimes that have been committed? I mean, we're told that thousands of these Adler A110 shotguns have been imported, a lot of them to Victoria. Are you aware of any crimes that have been committed with them?
Well, not only am I not aware of any crimes being committed with the Adler, late last year, or it was early this year, I asked on a question without notice in Parliament, how many crimes were committed with a lever-action shotgun since they kept records, and that data is not kept. So no one actually has any idea as to whether these things are a threat or not. But that also means if they were a threat, someone would have kept data. I mean, the absence of data suggests that there is actually nothing to worry about.
Because, I mean, look, I used to do a bit of shooting. I haven't done it for 20 years, so I can't say I'm a shooter now. But, I mean, people who have never shot a gun look at any shotgun or any rifle and just say, that's evil, why would anybody want it? I mean, that does happen, doesn't it?
There are people who either don't understand or refuse to understand, but when you look at it in context of Australian society, murders, particularly with firearms, are way down. Blunt objects, which includes hands and feet and bits of wood and things like that, are far higher. Knives are far higher. Yet people don't have the same sort of hysterical reaction to the actual implement.
Very quickly, we had a caller, Craig, before us said that the police never go in and inspect whether people who are the legal owners of firearms actually have them locked up and the cupboard bolted to the floor. Do you think police should do more to make those inspections?
Look, first of all, I don't think they never do. The police do have finite resources, and as shooting is a growing sport, they can only do the best they can. But yes, I'm a firm believer in keeping your firearms locked up. It's as much as anything, it's community safety. It's also I don't want my property stolen. Yeah.